Hello, this is Julie Christie, and it is day 13 of my 90-day run. And I am pleased and proud to present this video from my new bedroom. Now, it's not, complete and perfect as I would like it. There's still a bunch of clutter, as you will see here. I'm trying to get a good shot, and here, like, this place is not sorted. And still got some stuff on here, which I don't want to be there. But I've started moving stuff from my room upstairs to the room downstairs that I'm in, and got my bed all sorted, got a few of my things making their appearance here in my room. I started yesterday decluttering this room because a few months ago I realized that I can become a whole lot more productive being in this space, my workspace. Like, I've got my desk here, you know. I also look forward to sewing. One day I've got my sewing machine in here, because this is actually, there it is. This is actually a sewing table. You can just see the thing there. It's actually a sewing table, and I bought it for the sewing machine. But when I was working from home earlier this year, it became my desk. And I just realized the potential to work here. Now, as I've said, I've not been able to work because of these limiting beliefs. And, you know, everything that's in me to do, like, there are clothes I want to design and make. There are just household items, cushions, napkins, tablecloths, and all sorts that I want to sew. But I just haven't been able to, despite having the inspiration, the ideas, and to a degree, the know-how. I just haven't been able to convert that into action because, well, until recently, I wasn't even clear on why. You know, these things are so deep, the I can'ts, or, oh, it's not going to work out. And, you know, the bottom layer of that being the fact that I don't believe in myself as being someone valuable or worthwhile. So the job earlier this year was actually a nightmare for me. It was the point when I got the opportunity to realize how I'm just not cut out. I'm not where I thought I was, and I'm definitely not where I need to be. It was a really rewarding experience. I was actually working as an employment coach. I loved delivering the sessions to the people and connecting with them, relating and encouraging and inspiring them and giving them the tools they needed to find employment. However, on the non-coaching side with the admin and being in the team, that was just really hard. I mean, imagine your diminished self. I mean, maybe you're there right now, the lowest version of yourself, being around people who are just flying, right? They're cracking on, they're getting good results, they're efficient, they're fast, they're with it. It was very fast paced. It was awful for me. It was soul destroying. I was already in a bad place. I didn't quite realize how much of a bad place I was in at that time, but it made it worse. Like, I left there just a wreck. And the only good thing, I mean, aside from the experience gained and some of the people I met and interacted with in the team, was the knowledge that, wow, I really got to have it exposed that internally, I don't have the things I need to be able to succeed, even in the most basic of things. So, I mean, this leads really nicely to what today's growth point has really been. And I thank God, because through this book I'm reading at the moment, if I can pull it up, Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz, he's helping me get to the core of what's wrong. You know, my goal for this 90-day run is to upgrade my internal systems. So that system of beliefs and thoughts that have been working to keep me stuck. Because as you might remember, I talked about how I realized that there's something going on in me. It's in me, but it's not me. So that critical inner voice, right? That voice that's always saying that I can't. You know, I recognized about, I don't know how many weeks ago now, it was that's not me. And Maxwell Maltz confirms this. You know, he says we all are built by God, you know, the creator of everything, with this system that operates. It's between our mind and our brain and our nervous system, you know, to gear us towards a goal. Now, depending on what we feed it, depending on the thoughts that we convert into beliefs because we accept them as truth. That will determine whether we're going to be successful or failures, i.e., that the outcome is going to be negative or positive. And he's just guiding us through the self-image, how we see ourselves and how we can break that down. And you know what, I've been crying out for this. This is what I've been wanting, because I know that I have all the talent. I know I have all the ability, the ideas, the wisdom, the insight, the inspiration, but I can't get it out the gate, right? The car's good to go. The fuel's in the tank, but the handbrake is on, the brakes are on, and it can't move. So what Maxwell Maltz is bringing is the way to release that. And I've already stepped into that. And even just being in this room today, making that commitment, even though it's still cluttered, right? But just act on that inner impetus to just be here and let the process grow from here. That's overcoming still. I am a perfectionist. So I in my head I was saying, yeah, by the end of the week, when I've got it looking more decent, when I can wake up in the morning and not be like, what's all this stuff around me, then I'll do it. But no, I was like, the time is now. And I've also confronted another belief, because he shares something really awesome. The fact that you can just ignore your failures and forge ahead, right? Just make a decision, be angry enough that, I'm not putting up with this anymore. And I did that with my sleep routine, that I decided that, you know what? No, I'm going to deal with this now. And this is a long-standing belief of I can't, because I've been a persistently and consistently late sleeper. But I'm putting the stuff in that book to work, and I'm just getting on and I'm doing it. And I share this because this is progress. This is day 13. Day 13 of a 90-day run, and I'm already tackling big beliefs. I'm already beginning this process of breaking down those beliefs. And I'm so thankful. Why am I in House of Her? And in fact, why am I still here? Because it's the Coaching Academy that has enabled me to have this book, because it's on our coach's reading list. She set up the list for us. Why am I here? God. Alignment. And week after week, I've been a member of this academy since the end of June. And week after week, she has proven herself to be in alignment with everything God is communicating to me, everything he's leading me towards and helping me to realize and understand. And I know there's another layer to this for today in particular. Oh yeah, this is the other thing. Life book. I'm doing the life book process right now. Again, God has brought me to the point of that this is the time to do it. And we are in week 2. I'm in week 2, sorry. When I say we, actually, I mean God and me. We're in week 2. It's the intellectual life, how we think, right? This is what I'm focused on today. And actually, just today, I was creating the vision, which was really me drawing from God and what he has for me, what I see in him, through him, for my life in this area. And I spent an hour tonight with the House of Her ladies and Coach Laura Lyles looking at, reading for an hour, Psycho-Cybernetics, and uncovering how I can reverse, interrupt, and change my thought patterns and create new beliefs. Is that a coincidence, guys? I do not have some big schedule planner that I do all this by. It's literally by the moment as I move to. It's God. So I just want to give him all the glory and wrap up my day 13 of this 90-day run.